was just my way of showing you that I was.
Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. We're back again with another edition of LP Revisited. Today we're looking at the 1998 debut LP from the group CINERAMA called Va Voom. So CINERAMA was a project started by David Gedge of The Wedding Present, best known as the leader of The Wedding Present. He started it in 1998 with his partner at the time. His name was Sally Morell. This came off of, in 1997, The Wedding Present basically put The Wedding Present on hiatus and wound up starting this group. The lineup for CINERAMA has featured, I don't know, dozens, at least a couple dozen, possibly more, different musicians over the years. The initial run of the band was from 1998 to 2003, so about a 5-year or so run. Released 3 full-length LPs in that time, many, many singles. I think, and I guess I don't know for sure, but I think that possibly that relationship between David and Sally ended, and then the group CINERAMA basically ended, and he went back to essentially, putting out recordings and performing under the name The Wedding Present. But then, in more recent years, has started doing kind of one-off performances of CINERAMA, but also did wind up releasing the 4th studio album a few years back now. So CINERAMA differed from The Wedding Present in that it was featured more of a 60s melancholy pop sound, also with a lot of like classic soundtrack music influences, thus the name CINERAMA. So a lot of strings, a lot of woodwinds, a lot of horns, more of a chamber pop / orchestra pop sound. It's indie pop, like I say, melancholy. And you have that with Gedge and Morell's, vocal, like singing together. It's kind of the sound in a nutshell.
It was just another way of saying I get it, that you really didn't want me staying. I bet you just wish that I'd disappear. You don't have to say a word, it's crystal clear. I can go with this crap, I've not come here just to watch him lie with his head in your lap. But this time when you started to scream, I knew I should have run away.
So in 1998, they released their debut LP, which is called Va Voom. It was released in the UK on Cooking Vinyl, and in the United States, it was on spinART Records. Featured guest musicians like Marty Wilson Piper of The Church and Emma Pollock, the leader of the Delgados, also on here. The US version of the album features 2 extra tracks from UK single. That's the only way I've ever listened to this album, so that's kind of the way I think of it, is with those extra songs. So mostly mellow indie pop with keyboards, strings, there's oboe, horns. Has a cinematic early 70s old school pop sound, perhaps. Melancholy lyrics, a lot of kind of sad love themes, I'd say. You'll often see musicians like Burt Bacharach and Scott Walker cited as kind of direct influences. This album charted in the top 100 in the UK in 1998 and had 2 singles released, Carry Carry and Dance Girl Dance.
We've not even spoken, but all that once you're through my door, you wanna stay forevermore, 'cause I will hold you so tight, I'll make you see how you are the right woman for me now. Just give me a
loved this album when it was originally released in 1998, listened to it a lot then, but probably had not listened to it in probably around 20 years. And then this week I did listen to it several times and still enjoyed it quite a bit. I'd say it's borderline twee, a little bit sweet, you know, so not for the twee-averse, that's for sure. I feel like in a lot of ways the album gets better as it goes along. It certainly feels like it's hitting its stride after like the first few songs, even though I like those songs, but it feels like it comes into its own then and finishes out strong. Again, the album ends with 2 bonus tracks in the format that I'm used to listening to it as, so I hadn't really thought about how it would be without those songs. Anyway, really good 90s, you know, late 90s indie pop / chamber pop type album that, you know, I think fans of that style of music that might have missed this, although this one is, like I say, reasonably popular in the scheme of things. Yeah, but if you have missed it or you hadn't listened to it in a while, maybe you want to reach back and check it out. Anyways, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care. Cheers.
You're such a